Well, hi, everybody. It's Pastor Audra, and I just wanted to take a minute to jump in and give some parenting tips. This is our new Parenting in Five series. And so I appreciate you kind of clicking in and joining us. I want to go over our very first Parenting in Five, which is talking about parenting your child one on one. And so I'm leaning into this verse from Proverbs chapter 22, train up a child in the way he should go, and in keeping with his individual gift or bent. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. Now, sometimes as parents, we take this as like a promise. Like if we do a really good job parenting our kids, they're not going to make any mistakes, which is absolutely not true. I mean, I have two girls. One is a senior in high school, one's in her second year of college, and I've done the best I can, but all of us have made some choices that the girls have made their own choices, and Tim and I have made our own choices, and we're all accountable for those individual things. But what it does mean, train up a child in the way he should go, and in keeping with his individual gift or bent. This is an imperative that we as parents not only take primary responsibility for raising our kids, but that we get to know each child's unique character. And if you're a parent, I don't have to tell you that your kids are each really unique. You can have two girls like we do, or two boys, or multiples of each, and every single one of them is going to be different, which means that our parenting has to be a little bit different for each child. And that's how we help them be our best rather than focusing on what is our ideal. So, how do we practically do this? How do we live this out? It's really important to spend quality time with each child alone. When our kids were small, Tim didn't get a lot of time. My husband didn't get a lot of time at home. He was working and going to school full time. So he had special daddy dates with the girls so that when he could make time, he took each one of them out separately to enjoy an activity that they could do just the two of them. For me, as a stay at home mom in that season, I tried to get individual time with each of them. And I still try to do that. Even if it's just 15 or 20 minutes in a day, you want to spend some individual time with your kids for as long as they let you do that. Let them guide that time. Let them pick a book or an activity or the topic of conversation so that you really are learning what's naturally built into them, how God made them, what their concerns are, what their joys are. And then relate their values, your values, and those found in Scripture to their interests. So, whatever it is they're interested in, find a way to teach them about God and about your values based on what their interests are. So, a couple of examples. My daughter, my youngest, really loved animals. So, I see you choosing books about animals. Did you know that God created all the animals and it gave us the job to care for them? Like, that's a way of relating biblical principles to a child's unique personality. Maybe something like, wow, you're really strong. God puts people with different abilities together in families and communities so that we can help each other. Again, relating biblical principles to what your child wants to do naturally. Even when they're like expressing their concerns, you sound worried about what will happen now that grandpa is really sick. Would you like to talk about God's plan for us after our life on earth ends? And so, again, just a way of cluing into what is on the heart of your child and parenting them based on what they need in that moment, and bringing in the broader values that are really important to you, the biblical principles. So that's pretty much it. I have one last top tip, and that is that scheduling your one-on-one time with your kids is really important. And even with your spouse or someone that you're co-parenting with, this will reduce stress and help everyone feel really valued. So when they know their time is coming, they're less likely to tug at you begging for your time all throughout the day. So if they know their time is 5 o'clock tonight, you get 20 minutes while dinner's in the oven. Or on Saturday, you get an hour of one-on-one time in the backyard, then they are less likely to be pulling at you all the time. That's it. Again, I'm Audra. I'm so glad that you joined us, and look for these parenting videos week by week, and hopefully they'll be really helpful to you. Okay, bye-bye.